Hey guys, back with another live. Hope you guys are doing okay. I've been up since about 3:30, of course, which they usually start around that time. It's always morning time seem to be the worst for some reason. Not really sure why. Getting the whole demon script. Constant harassment. This individual seems to copy, mimic, paste, like everything. Going to get a cup of coffee. And being my being. I mean, it's just non-stop. It's ridiculous. You know, and I feel like boundaries definitely need to be set. But even when I try to do so, it's not heard whatsoever. It's actually laughed at, mocked. Definitely not fair. I just feel like I've been left hanging. And I gotta get gas. It's cold. The constant fear mongering on a female. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I mean, these guys couldn't handle it. Sorry guys, trying to drive, multitasking. But I just feel like I need to get stronger in that department, but it's almost like they won't allow, and they won't allow me to be in my being, express myself freely. Just tired of the tit for tat. Honestly, just really tired of like the whole whatever. I'd honestly have a better time probably picking my nose staring at a brick wall. It's like the apathy behind this. It literally feels like Groundhog's Day, and I'm pretty much over it. Forgot how to shift into fourth, evidently. But yeah, here I am for something in the morning, going to get coffee. Where would I rather be? Sleeping. Quite tired. Definitely need a gung-ho on me not, like, wearing makeup or... that's what I mean, like, the protection of energy, and that's something I'm going to talk about here in a minute. Especially if you're a woman. The protection of energy is so important. Alright, let me go pay for this gas. I'll be back. Alright, you guys, hold on. Getting gas. Alright, you guys, it's cold. I'm getting gas. Shout out to everybody who follows me on my lives. Love you guys. Protection of energy, dude, is so important. Protecting your energy. I'll get to that in just a second, you guys. Bye. Have a good morning.
Go home?
Yeah. Going home. Going to get coffee and go home. Have a good day. Bye. He's probably definitely got the wrong idea about me. I look like I just went out, partied my hair. I just woke up. I'm just going to get a cup of coffee. That's it. And he's like, "You're going home?" Like, no, I'm going to get coffee and then home. I literally have been, I got woken up, I think, about 3:30. My hair looks like a cave woman right now. Once again, protection of energy. Not allowing somebody to steer you away from certain things. And I know it's, I don't know how to really put it into words, but like doing your hair a certain way, makeup, how you wear, just even little stupid stuff, like how you wear your socks or your shoes, protection of energy. That's a part of you. So let's just say, you part your hair a certain way and somebody else is like, oh, you should do it like this, but I don't want to. So don't. That's nobody else's business. That's yours. I don't care if somebody else doesn't like it. It's none of their business. A lot of things are a projection. You know, what makes somebody else uncomfortable is time for them to reflect, not you. So, I don't know. You know, a lot of people tend to project their inner and that's quite common as well with the narcissist. I won't get into that conversation. Maybe I'll save that one for later because that's a pretty interesting topic. But always protect your energy at all times. I think it's very, very important. So if somebody's nagging you, oh, you should start wearing this or wearing that. Well, I don't care what you think I should wear. I'm gonna wear this because this is what I like to wear. Like right now, I'm in a crop top and some windbreaker pants from Academy and my sandals. And somebody would suggest you should wear a jacket. I don't want to. I feel free right now. It's cold, yeah, but I'm running back to my car. I don't want to. Leave me alone. I just feel like there's just boundaries need to be set up just wherever you go. And I'm not talking about just targeting. And it's okay to say no. And it's okay to be observant rather than reactive. You guys are doing okay. Sorry, probably gonna be a boring life. I think that's what it's come down to here lately. It's just boringness. But I definitely think it's a good time to be in places like nature if you're able to. Especially during these times. So you got a full moon in Virgo. Oh man, it's the worm moon. This moon's pretty cool. So something about Pisces, which I really don't care. It's moon in Virgo. Yeah, don't care about it. You're in the way. Don't care about the Pisces stuff, whatever it is. Just go. So this moon is pretty interesting. What I've gotten from it, very calming. This moon, it just feels like a good one. So I'm like really relieved because the past few moons have been quite hectic. Overbearing is the correct word. Very overbearing. Where you're just like, what the fuck is going on? It was just like total just this moon is a little bit different. It comes now it might cause some emotional sensitivity to some others who are more sensitive in their energy. But for the most part, this is a pretty good moon. Real calming, peaceful. So I'm going to take advantage as much as possible. Gonna soak in some good energy. It's coffee time. Best $2 coffee in the whole wide world. Joking. It's like cracking a cup. Give you that shot of espresso. What time is it? 5 a.m. Hey love, can I get a small hot coffee with 2 cream, 2 sugar?
Small hot, 2 cream, 2 sugar?
Yes, sir.
What else for you, Mom?
That'll be it, love.
Alright, now donuts is the one?
Uh.
Well, you can get the donut for $1. Oh, no, you gotta order a medium hot coffee.
Yeah. Okay, let me get a dozen assorted.
Dozen assorted?
Yes, sir.
Alright, what else for you, ma'am?
That'll be it, love.
Right, for 4.
Alright. I'm getting the donuts for my mom. My mom can't really get around. So. Alright, love. Thank you, love. Thank you. Yeah, you guys can keep that. Thank you. Bye, you guys. You too. Alright, got the coffee. Oh, God. Anyways, you guys, I hope you're doing alright. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Feel like maybe this shift will be a good one. I'm hoping. Like the energy feels pretty good right now. It feels pretty decent. And they don't like to hear that. That's something I noticed too. They don't want to hear, oh yeah, feel good. Feel great. Loving it. Got some coffee, energy feel good, vibes feel good. They don't want to hear that. Yeah, this car sounds a little bit different compared to the Civic. Hey, it is I. Morning. Hope you're doing well. It's been a long morning already. I had to get coffee. Oh no. Yeah, I hate the updates, bro. Yeah, that's why I always set them up for like later, and I keep pressing that button where it says remind me later. I'll do that for like a month. I hate the updates. Yeah, I'll keep pressing the remind me later button. Like, I don't want to update my phone, it's fine. I don't really do well with change, so remind me later. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of energy attacks. They've been pretty crucial here lately, so I really got to re-up on some energy for sure. And soak up. They've been attacking just crown, solar, like heart. I got to re-up on some energy for sure. Eyes too. That's something I want to talk about in one of my videos. I'll probably wait until later today. It's kind of a touchy subject. Got it in neutral. I hate it when I do that. Yeah, they do that with me too. So throat chakra, tuning that, dude. So one thing that I have learned with things like the throat chakra is you can actually kind of correct it by humming. Humming and just speaking kindly, but humming seems to do the trick. There is a lot of people who come to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. Why? I thought for some reason I was going to be like the only one here. I'm like, it's 5 a.m. Nobody's going to be up here working out. The parking lot's full. These people are psycho. You come to the gym at 5 a.m. to work out. Oh my god. It's like those people who go running at like 4 a.m. with their dog. Like, just let them outside in the backyard and go to sleep. Or those people who, like, run in the wintertime. It's, like, dead cold and they're all running. I'm like, what are you people doing, psychos? Yeah, right? Yeah, the mobbing. Here for that energy, bruh. That coffee hot. Yeah, autograph, right? I know, my god. I wear sunglasses like all the time, dude. I always feel like I just gotta like wear like a big sweater and glasses. Gotta buy a wig. This coffee is real hot. Yeah, there's not any really chill spots I can kind of run to out here, so like this is about it. I could go to the creek, but it's really creepy at nighttime because that's kind of like out in the woods. Dude, I asked them for assorted and they basically just gave me like a bunch of plain donuts. Sprinkles. I get any sprinkles, man. Yeah, there's really no like places out here that you can really just like post up and chill, like a getaway spot, which sucks. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. I think it's like the highlight of my day now. Every day is that cup of coffee. No. It's constant. Yeah. I wish. 24/7. You get, pretty tired. Especially when you're a mom. You're just like, all right, leave me alone. Yeah, it's hard. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Yeah, it really sucks. I'm pretty sure yours are pretty bad too. Yeah, the women, it seems like, get the bad end of the stick sometimes. Yeah, I've heard so much stuff. Women get the worst end of the stick. It really does feel like a freaking nightmare. I wish I knew, but I really think it's because just being female, a woman. Especially if somebody who's like, got a ooga booga mentality, which is, definitely there. Freaking testosterone on steroids, having a bad day. Yeah, but I get a lot of attacks on the crown, back of the neck. These guys have even tried to take energy from my nose. One of these guys, for some reason, she's like jealous of my nose, and he try to take energy from my nose. I'm like, how stupid are you? Like, it sometimes becomes like the dumbest case scenario. Yeah, it becomes like the dumbest case scenario where I'm just like, you know what? This is stupid. Yeah. Attacking or stealing. Yeah, I get that too. Attacking, stealing breath. But I get the attacks on energy. And they'll just take. And I gotta listen to it. It's basically the energy's like it becomes neurotic. And you're just like, what the hell? Like, what am I doing? I'm sleeping, or I'm driving. Yeah, exactly. We're just stupid. Perfect words. Oh, accidentally touched my word. Yeah, went to stupid. Hope it's over soon. You just get tired. You're just like, there's gotta be something better than this. You just you gotta try to maintain that healthy mind state. Oh my god. Project Retard. I'm ready to. It's so stupid. I'm probably gonna go to the duck pond and chill. And go to the house. Just with the attacks being like this, it kind of helps to switch up a routine for me, because I just live where I live. It's just like, it's small. There's really, the only thing there is to do out here is get a cup of coffee, go to work, and go to the creek. I mean, nature out here is really pretty, but it's so spread out. Like, it's a hike in a car, dude. You gotta drive kind of far. So it kind of helps me to switch up the routine a little bit. I go back to work today. I stopped in work yesterday. I've been out of work for like a week. Because of the car. I went in yesterday and I didn't realize how much I missed work until I went in. I was like, oh crap, yeah, I need to go back. Yeah, nature is definitely the battery at SI. I need to be around it. They give me a hard time about that for some reason. They don't want me to really connect with nature. So that's why I choose to relocate to another area that's close to the waters. Because I definitely feel like that'll help so much. You know, you can't beat sun and the waters. And it's warming up. We got spring break coming up in like 2 weeks, so it'll be kind of perfect. And then I got a couple of friends that live down that way, so I'll stop and see them. And I'm gonna try to see if I can start basically just over down out that way. I hope for the best. It's 50 degrees out here right now. I think we're gonna get pretty warm today. I hope. I can't, like, I got anemia, and me in the cold, like, wintertime, I hibernate. Like, I've lived in cold places. I've lived in New York, Philly, Canada. I lived in Toronto for a little bit. Ohio. I just don't do well in the cold. And I think that's another thing, too, is they like, I think it's, you know, when it's like times like this, seasons, like when it's cold, they're like, yeah, about to fuck some shit up. Because when it's wintertime for me, I stay indoors. I really don't go out much. So I want to talk about something else well, just share, not really talk about it, but just kind of share some information that I found to be very useful. If you are, yeah, lots of candles. Yeah, you gotta, like, when you're in a situation of, like, isolation, stuff like that, you gotta kind of clean up your environment and make it, like you said, candles, stuff like that. Make it cozy. Make it appropriate for your being and your energy, for your comfort. But those who are dealing with things like isolation, those, and just not just to TIs, but anybody who suffers from things like post-traumatic stress disorder. Hey, Spirit Faith. So I found something to be really useful. Somebody who, you know, is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, somebody who feels like they are isolated, and just, I'll be honest with you, lonely. So a coping tool that I guess you could say I encountered was a weight blanket. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those weight blankets, but those at nighttime, especially if you're a highly sensitive being, a being who is highly sensitive to energy, stuff like that, those weight blankets, I don't know how much they cost. I'm pretty sure you could find a cheap one on like Amazon or something like that. The weight blankets, now they're not really heavy, but they're heavy enough to make you feel secure. So my security blanket was always my dog or one of my cats. With that isolation period, you know, you do get lonely. You're like, this sucks, dude. I'm used to my, you know, my ex holding me, or somebody laying here with me, or just, you know, spending time with, you know, whoever, whatever, whatever you're accustomed to. But a weight blanket, I promise you, does wonders, dude. I had like, yeah, exactly. It's human nature. You know, everybody, you know, wants to say, hey, that's freaking weird. No, it's human nature. Human nature, like, we need attention. We need love. We need nurturing. So if you're in a state or place where you're having to nurture self, that is something I encountered when I went on my trip to California, was the weight blanket. They're pretty heavy, but not heavy enough to hurt you, but just heavy to where it's like a security blanket. Yeah, social beings, absolutely. It's like a security blanket. And, you know, I had the best night's sleep, and I felt great. Matter of fact, while I'm here, I can kind of look online. I know a lot of TIs are in a financial situation, I'm sure. Let's see. Wait, I think that's what they're called, weight blankets. Yeah, so you can get one for $49. You can get one for $20. They have some for $17. So if you're able to put any money aside, I'm telling you, I had the best night's sleep. That's good, Spirit Faith. See, I have my cat Pluto. He pretty much sleeps on top of my head, and I'll just like snuggle with him. And then they had 3 baby kittens, so they kind of roam around like on the bed. It does suck, the isolation. And I think for females, it's very important for us to receive that nurturing end, especially from the masculine. But if we're lacking the masculine, you know, they want you around toxic masculinity. So once again, going back to the protecting energy is very, very important in setting up boundaries. That's so sweet, you guys. That's really sweet. Yeah, so they use, like, you know, a lot, and they want you to be around just that toxic energy. Toxic masculinity is what I call it. Yeah, I can only share my experience. Okay, so I'm kind of scared to go out here at the duck pond. The geese are laying underneath a tree, and those things don't want to be. Bless you too, sister. I hope you have the best day ever. Yeah, I won't be on here long. I'm gonna enjoy the sunrise real quick. I gotta get my son ready for school. I just woke up too early. So, yeah, we have a duck pond like right by the house. So I just come over here, watch sunrise, drink my coffee, then go back home. Because my coffee pot doesn't start until like 6:30. I'm just gonna chill here at the duck pond. You too, sister. Try to have the best day ever. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, you guys. You know, protecting your energy is very, very important. Also, not doubting yourself, questioning yourself. And I think that's what the narcissist for sure wants you to do. They don't want you to, they want you to question, they want you to question yourself so you don't question them. So stay away from that toxic energy. Who you are is none of their business, and your being is none of their business. And your business is none of their business. You know, always remain who you are, because who you are is really and very important. And always express your being freely. But I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm probably going to talk about that subject today before I go to work. Especially if you're a sensitive being dealing with just toxic environments, narcissistic energy. But if you're in a toxic environment, I would definitely try to remove yourself from that environment as soon as possible. It's definitely not helping the situation that we're, already in. I speak from experience. How's the weather, Spirit Faith? I'm gonna go online for a minute, you guys. I hope you guys are alright. I'm probably gonna hop off here in a little bit. So we're going through the daylight saving time. March 12th. That should be interesting. I did hear something about they were trying to make daylight savings time like all the time or something like that. Alright, so I was gonna chill out here, but it started getting a little cold. I'm gonna sit in the car and chill for a second. Yeah, but the attacks have been pretty just heavy. Ready for it to be over. Ready for some positive energy, good vibes, definitely nature, which I feel like I need so much. I feel like I definitely need to get in the waters. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that vibe right now. So I'm really excited about my next trip. My last trip, it was a good one, but it was so short. I don't feel like I really got to enjoy it like I should have been able to. Plus, you know, it's like, how can you really enjoy anything? But this moon also is a good one, so you may be feeling some energy of cleaning up around the house, sprucing up the place, energy of treating yourself, buying you something, basically a time of spoiling. All you women out there, all you female TIs, buy the candle, buy those incense, buy that Epsom salt or that pair of pants, you know, buy that, I don't know, eyeshadow palette, whatever you guys are into. The males might be having a little hard time financially. Everything is, you know, just a part of, and it's all all about you. So just embrace it, whatever you're experiencing, and whatever the outcome, just embrace it to the best of your capability. You know, what's in your control, awesome. What's out of your control, it's okay. So just do the best that you can. And that's all you can do. All you sensitive beings out there, don't be too hard on yourself. I know it's hard, but don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're here today. You know, you made it up that hill. I know it doesn't seem like it. A lot of you are probably looking around going, okay. It seems like this disgruntled mess of whatever. And for some of you might feel like you're left with just pieces. I know it's hard, and I kind of am in this same situation where I'm just looking around going, okay, now what? Gonna go buy a cup of coffee. Okay. Just embrace what is. Anything being forced is something else I want to talk about. Anything that is being forced is not meant for you. So just know that, and obviously can't shift. Just know that, and I always say be more observant rather than reactive. I don't know why this picture is stuck on my screen. I wasn't even paying attention. Just what's not meant for you, you know. And what is are two different things. So a lot of these beings, once again, I'll refer to them as beings, like to force. Not mine. And you kind of have to have that mentality. Not mine. And I also use that, what's that one saying? Not my monkeys, not my circus. Definitely not my parade, that's for sure. The Macy's parade comes once a year, and I like to keep it that way. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Anything being forced is not meant for you. I think these guys, well, on me anyways, are having a real hard time understanding that. Once again, boundaries. If you're a highly sensitive being, all you empaths out there that are highly sensitive, just know that it's okay to walk away from an unwanted energy or a toxic energy. Any kind of bullying energy. It's okay to disconnect. It's okay to say no. You do not have to tolerate an aggravating energy, a bullying energy, or any kind of energy that's trying to force itself. You don't have to deal with it. And you can simply get rid of it by just walking away. Disconnecting, disengaging. Cutting cords, cord cutting is something that I'm learning, and it's a very difficult experience and process, especially when it's with a unwanted energy, because not all individuals are willing to let go on the other end. So it can become like this tug and pull, like tug of war experience.
Then when you're dealing with a narcissist, it can also become a tit-for-tat war. Either argument or like full-blown war. Which is a very uncomfortable experience. Usually, unfortunately, sensitive beings tend to experience a lot of narcissistic encounters. Narcissists tend to frolic towards the highly sensitive beings full of love and light, which is, a very difficult encounter, unfortunately. What up? What up, Zeta? What's poppin', good? Yeah, it can be quite a difficult experience, especially if you're a highly sensitive being. It is what it is, but now I think we've gotten to that point, a lot of us, during this process and these shifts have gotten to the point where we're able to stand our ground and say no, which I think is a key word. And it's definitely a learning process and an experience. Number 5. Yeah, it's okay to say no. It's okay. Great, I got a data notification. It's okay to protect your energy. It's okay to love yourself. From the 5th floor, from the 10th. Express yourself freely. So anybody who's trying to stop you from expressing yourself is insecure with themselves. I don't walk on eggshells. I'm a very expressive being, and I will keep it that way. Yeah, right? And I'm kind of in a place where difference is not really accepted with open arms. I live in the South. I live in Alabama. So, this is not exactly a place where you can walk around with purple hair in the grocery store and everybody be like, oh man, cool. I can go to LA and everybody be like, yeah, it's normal. They wouldn't even notice. Like, when I lived in Philly, dude, I felt so at home. Like, I could just be myself. Like, I wasn't gawked at or stared at. And they weren't like, oh, you're different. Like, I fit in so well out there. I come out here and it's like, everybody's like, where are you from? What are you? Are you Italian? I'm like, what? On the spiritual mindset. Yeah, in LA you blend in. Yeah, out here it's definitely a different vibe. And I think, I'm not really sure if that kind of plays in with my, with this, but I'm sure it does. So I might have a more difficult time than most. and I probably definitely stick out like a sore thumb. And that's okay. No matter what. Sorry, you guys, I just burped. Yeah, so if you're a person who's like walking on eggshells, thinking about dyeing your hair pink, but you're like, I don't know if people dye your hair pink, who cares? The ground's wet and muddy is probably not a good idea. Yeah, the fusion center. Yeah, I feel the same, dude. I think so too. I'm just like, yeah, I'm full of love. I like rainbows and happy stuff. And they're like, wait, hate everything. I'm like, all right, have a good day. Enjoy your coffee of darkness. The damage. So I don't know if you guys saw the video yesterday, my yard, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I'm probably gonna do it today. Now that I got my car, I'm gonna go on a nature but okay, so we had 2 tornado days where we were basically ever since the tornadoes that hit years ago, we kind of take it a little bit more serious. So we were experiencing bad weather for 2 days. So pretty much everybody just, kind of stayed close to home or stayed home. But I mean, tree limbs everywhere, trees. I mean, the yard is covered. Like, it would take me by myself days. And I would definitely have to get a chainsaw or a saw to get some of the mess up. But one thing I've noticed, for some reason, my yard has a lot of leaves on the ground. And I'm looking at the neighbors' yards, and I'm like, why don't you have all these leaves? Why do I have so many leaves? But spring is here too. I've noticed a lot. So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm looking at the tree, one of my trees in the yard, like, why aren't you growing leaves? Should be green. I can just feel the sense too of just tired. So I'm hoping that I can up my energy and become one with nature. Yeah, I feel like these guys are on my ass 24/7. But I don't know, it's just really, really weird. I don't know what's going on with my phone. I'm just looking around and I'm like, why don't you have any leaves? Well, winter's pretty much over. And it was I don't know if anybody else got that vibe. Like, it flew by. Like, it flew by so quick. I was just like, what was that all about? Like, usually winter out here, it's like cold and long, and but it was weird. even my backyard with these storms, I've never seen it flooded like that. And it was just like, I looked at my backyard and it was like a stream, like a creek was in my backyard. I was like, what the hell is going on? Guys are really attacking, like back of the neck, and just like clinging on, dude. They're literally Klingons. I'm like, let go, like, get over it already. Yeah, so I don't know, you know, how this spring is going to be. I'm going to try to raise my vibe as much as I can, because these guys, it just seems like a lot of desperation, a lot of neuroticness, and I just, like, I just have this feeling where it's just like, it's not my problem. The love bombing, and then doing, like, it's just gross, like the stuff they do. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It's gross. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I love you guys. I'll be back on. We'll go on a little field trip before I go to work. Kind of show you guys what I'm talking about, like, out in nature. It's just, like, so weird, dude. I'll probably take a video when the sun comes up. But I love you guys. 611. Yeah. I love you guys. I hope you guys have the best day ever. I'll be back on in a little while. You guys stay strong on the battlefield. Don't give up.